Hi, folks. It's Jeff here. Good day. The 30-minute trader. Today, I'm very fortunate to have Daniel from London. Welcome, Daniel.
Welcome, Jeffrey. How are you keeping? Good.
I'm good, thank you. Now, Daniel was inquiring about our 30-minute trader program, and specifically, how the add-on to that is called the money line. And I'm actually going to show the original and then with the money line today because at Daniel's request. But more importantly, after requests from different members or people are looking to become members as well for specific times of the day, and I want to show what people have requested, both in North America and also UK time. So I would show you a few different places. I added a poll, so just to let you know. So here's a group of Forex trading beginners, 5.7 thousand members. I can't be that bad with 5.7 thousand members, and I've just removed 600 day. And if you see this poll, the most popular time is the afternoon between 12 and 1300. That's UK time. So that's Eastern Standard, as in New York time, would take 5 off. That's 6 and 7. 6 to 7. So if I then go to if I can get this to work, that is. If I go to my trial group, trial 30-minute trader, that's me there. I did the same question, but I asked different. I asked it in EST time, and people have basically mentioned the afternoon. So the Brits are asking from 12 that time, and so it's all in keeping. It's all in. So it's the Brits evening and the North America afternoon. So I'm happy with that. So with that there, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive straight into the charts. And as per usual, I'm going to go with AUD USD. And you see on the charts, this is stuff we did today already. This is stuff we did today already. There's probably people requesting get in, but the links have been sent out. So what I'm going to do, Daniel, I'm going to go to that particular time every single day. I'm going to go down here. Based on people's requests, I'm going to go to the start of the week. I'm going to go, because my time's New York time, people were asking UK time from 12 or from 1 o'clock for 1 o'clock. So that's the, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that just now. So that's afternoons, 6 p.m. That's right, isn't it? 6 p.m. 6 and 7. So which is 1800. Yeah, that's right, 1800. No. Let me just check. It's 1300. It's 1800 in the UK. That's right, isn't it? You had on 5. 1 and 5 and 6. That's right. So I'm going to go to start of the week. The same pair, 1 minute time frame. I'm going to remove all these lines off the chart, all drawings. So I've got 2 different variants, and I've asked it to go back in time. And the first thing that gives me this nice strong, that gives me, say, Jeff, if I was you, I would be in that trade. Without looking at anything else, can you see how that would be a win? Or not? Can you see that, Daniel?
Yes.
Yes. So I've checked once, and it's called the 30-minute trader. It's basically we're in and out the market 30 minutes. So if the time's run up there, we'll look for half an hour. Look at that there. You can stay in the trade as long as you like, but there you go. As long as once it goes below there, you've done your job. You've taken the money. You've put it in the bank. You've kept it in your broker. So that's the candle there. So it's the close of that. That would simply go above there. And if it's just down to there, there's 3.69. Yes, it does go further to 5%, which is not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. But what I say to people is, here's a little tip with this software. Look left and tell me when you see a red box. Tell me to stop when you see a red box. You see that red box? Red candle?
Okay.
Do you see that, yes or no?
Yes.
That's the exit.
Okay.
Right there. Look at that. It turned around, bang, at that point there. Thank you. You've also got this area here.
Wow.
So you could have taken it. This is before it happens. Near 5% went down. I'm going to go the following day, right?
Okay.
Right there. There. It moves. I press auto. So this one is a bit flatter. So we've got to do a lot of analysis this time. So the market's coming up here. See, so what's happened? It's came down, it's come down, it's come down. It's come down to the low. And we've got this green one. As soon as we get a green one, green means buy, red means sell. Would that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so we're looking left, So the whole time goes up there, it plays back into there, and as soon as we get that, it gives us permission to enter. You can either enter there or you can enter there. So we're always looking left for a red one of these. Yeah.
Okay.
There.
Yeah.
And you see here it reverses at this one here. So what we're looking for is a red one here with a gap here. There's a space. You see that space there?
Yeah, I can see it.
That's what we're looking for. So that one would mark green. Yeah. There, and that's why that one would be red. Sorry, I apologize. Because that's mean it's a sell zone. And it sort of hits there. Thank you very much. Probably enter on that or on that there, to be fair. Stop loss below there. And your target could be anywhere, and probably 50%. That's just short of 2%, plus the 5% for the day before. And I'm in and out of the market. We're not hanging about, you know. We're not hanging about here. But watch what happens next. When it comes down, we're looking for a green one. Let me know when you see a big green one to the left.
Yeah.
There. So what we do is we draw a box. Green box this time. You can draw this in advance, just so you know, you can draw this in advance before it happens. It comes down to 50% of that box.
Yeah, it does.
And reverses. Just simply goes to the moon. And we get a red one there, and we exit the trade. Does that sound easy enough to you?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Right. What then happens, Daniel, it's even more exciting. We get another green box there. And at that point, we get a red one up there. So I change this to red. This is the most simple strategy you'll ever see. Yeah. Yes. It comes down to the box, and then guess what it goes back to?
Back up to the red.
But it goes a little bit further again. Then guess what it comes back to again? The green box. And then when it goes back to, we get a red one just short of there. But what we've got, if you know about breaker blocks and things, you've got this whole area. But the truth, you've got this something called an FBG there. It's only painted it once in there. So, and then again, you'll be able to trade. Questions so far? Simple?
Yeah, very simple.
Next day. Ask away. Next day. It moves. Come on, software. Come on, software. Catch up. Here's the next day. I was already there. It was me that was behind. So you can see what we've done. We've got a long trend. You sit there. It goes up and it's coming here. There's nothing left. When there's nothing left, danger, danger, danger. Danger, danger, danger. Yeah. High demo. So we're telling there's a volume burst in the market. It's about to happen. Then all of a sudden, guess what happens? Timber. And you've probably got a nice, at least 1% high demo. Hope you're doing well. You see that red box there? See that red box right there? Hope you're doing well. Just above there, red box. And there is another 1.44%. It's the powers of the boxes. And you then guess what it goes back up to? Thank you very much. And a little bit more. You could take it both ways. And down again. Next day. People have been asking for the afternoon time in the UK demo.
Right.
Yeah. So, and this is Daniel. I think you met Daniel before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to plug this. I'm okay for there a lot bit for now. So you see here, it's been coming down. We see a green one here. We see a red one here. And we see another one there. If you're ever lost, just go up to a 5-minute time frame and do the exact same again. Just hit it there. And look for a higher, let the software do its thing. So we see the low here. You see this low before, this green? We draw the box. And I'll make that green. simple. And we see, do you see this one here?
Yes, I do.
That's the target. The high and the low. That's the current range.
Mm-hmm.
Not, we drop back down to the 1 minute. You see what happens here?
Mm-hmm.
50% of that there. Look at
Yeah.
that there. You see that there? Never
Yeah.
once goes below it. Bang.
Mm-hmm.
Away you go.
Can I ask the question, Jeff? You see with that red candle, like the doji, yeah. So you can use even the doji basically to
You
use
can
as
use
your.
whatever you like. The series
Oh,
doesn't
right then.
once, never once comes below the 50% there.
Yeah.
Of that there. And then in the 1 minute, it starts,
Mm-hmm.
goes up there, it comes back and so there's something else going on here, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes back, takes this out here, the big gap there, and it starts going. The question
Yeah.
is, could you have got at least 1% out of that, pushing off of that there? I'd probably put this below that there, to be honest. And maybe we take it to there as another 1 point. We know it goes higher. Okay, I'll show you that as well. But would you be disappointed with another 3.92%?
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah. Next day. Next day. And that's all we do. And that's the people who have been requested this. People back home have requested this, Daniel. And that's it. Hope that's been useful. That was amazing. Hi, Jeff. You just missed that, mate. You just missed that. Quick review. So Daniel, Demo, can you give Jeff tell Jeff what he's missed, please?
So basically, the time that it starts between 1 and
Can you speak up a little bit, please, when
Oh,
I'll get my
sorry.
charger?
Oh, all right. And sorry, yeah, I do apologize for that. Yeah. So we spoke about the time. All right.
You carry on. You carry on.
So he mentioned about the time that he wanted to start, which was between 1 and 3 in the afternoon. Because most people in like they're in America and other places that's the time that they agreed to start. And also with the green candle for the bullish for a buy, and then once you see a red candle, then you can draw your block, and then once it like you've got the candle coming away, you go for a sell. So yeah, so
I went back a week, Jeff, based on the times people said in the group here and in another group there. Yeah, so that there is the UK EST time and another group. So we did that there, 1300, and I'm on the EST time down here. Yeah, so everything what people have said, I've done that there. So that was the time, and this is a volume burst in the market. And all the time we're looking for, if it's going down, we're looking for a red. Do you see that, Jeff? Do you see this little red candle here? Jeff, can you see that? I don't know if you can or not. Where's my?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can now. Let me get my video on. Nice to see you, Jeff. That's the target right there, because it's only red 1.5, and that's what it goes to. It goes a few pips below it. Actually goes down to this balanced price range here. Actually, that's the final where it goes to. If you think of that there, that's what it goes to. Because of this here, most people in the circle group, they understand that. But I'd be happy with that there. So that's all we need. I've given the times what people have requested. There is another session just after that, typically around about 1400 price movement as well. But people have asked that. So still called a 30-minute trader. So we're in and out in 30 minutes. Job done. Close the computer. I go to the next day. That's this week. The time people have requested in the group. I go to the next day, 1300. This is TradingView. Have you ever used Trading? I've used Refresh. Have you ever used TradingView before, Jeff?
Yes.
Yeah. Apologise if I've asked you before. So I'm going to remove this stuff from my charts. We just delete everything. So what we do is that's the time we look left. We look to a low, and we look to a high. So if you're not sure, you can move it just a simple 5-minute time frame if you even wish. And I'll do that again. And we're looking for a red and a green candle up here. Yeah. So we've got a green one and we've got a red one. You see that there?
Yes.
I do apologise with the basics of this, but this is as tough as it gets. It's not the way I used to trade, but it's been such great. We've actually recently changed over because I put this together for beginners. But it's, come on, where's my little box? It's there. And I'll refine that there at the in the 1 minute. In a minute, something like green. I'll go back to 1 minute. Back to that time. You wouldn't have to do this, you're doing it in real time. So we've got that. We've checked left, and it's shown as a higher time frame. What we call stabilizers. These are we call these stabilizers, and these are our targets and warnings. The price goes backwards and forwards. So as you can see there, it's been going up and down to here. Yeah. So what here, it's not doing anything, but we know there's something about to happen. So inside here, in the 1 minute time frame, that's the last one we have. So that's telling us, Jeff, be prepared for a buy. So there's different things you can do. I tell people to just do a 50%. That's out of the way. 50% of that candle there. And you notice price stays above that the whole time. So as soon as, whenever you feel comfortable, you take off. And when you look left, where does it stop? At a red box. These come on automatically. I'll do a replay to show you, since you're used to trading view. Just do it from there so you can see. We've seen a couple of seconds these appear because it's playing catch up. Yeah, so you see that's appeared there. It has went down to there, but it's rejected off of there. So it's done its thing. It got the target right. It doesn't always get it right from that, but we don't. In our 30-minute trader, we trade off these as well as these. Yeah, so rejecting off the 50%. We're looking for our targets, but any of these here, so we're always cautious of these here. We're always cautious of this here. So I'll move that up there. All I do is one candle at a time. You can choose, whatever, I don't know what entry method you use, if you use a particular candle, a pin bar, if you're using engulfing, whatever you use. For me, when I see this candle here, like this, and coming back up and it reaches down, anywhere along here is good enough for me. You want to wait to it's outside of that, you can. The other thing you can do, you can put the stop loss underneath here, or even just like 3/4 of the way inside there. So it's all about choices that suit your style. Let's keep it safe behind here. We do one candle at a time, and you will hear me say, look for 0.5% and be happy with it. Yeah, some people do 1%. We know people in the group do 3%, but it's not for me to tell them what to trade. It's their own method. Most people would be happy with that every day. If it's got 5%, this is 1300 hours Eastern Standard, as you can see down here. People requested these times. Yeah. So you see it going to these red boxes. Exit the trade because must have been about half an hour. 22 minutes. I'm happy to exit the trade with 22 minutes. Put my computer away, got on with my life. Next day, I don't care what happens. This might skyrocket up to here. I don't really care. I've got what I've wanted. I move on. Any questions on that so far?
No.
Okay, I'll go to the next.
I did want to speak and ask, you know, like so where I
Can you
wanted to
speak
gain
up, please,
trade.
Daniel? Can you speak up,
Oh,
please?
sorry. I apologize. So where I mentioned sometime back, where I wanted to gain, like say, 40 pips a day, because that's how I know it, like rather than percentage. Like, you know, would I be able to achieve that, like using it through like the indicator through the London session and the New York
You
session?
really need percentage growth because that's the important thing. For example, what you see this, once you understand this, right? I'll show you something real quick. Let's say I'm going from, let's say I'm going from here to here.
Yes.
There's 11 pips. It's probably 11 pips coming back down. Do you see that?
Yes.
There's 11. Call it 10 and 10. Well, there's 20. And we then know it's going to go back up there. There's 30. Then it's going to come back down there. There's 40. That's without. It's not the pips that matter, because what we see this. I can have a huge stop loss. That's nothing. The growth is nothing. It's all about your stop loss and risk management, not the pips.
Okay.
If you tell me what you want is a percentage growth based on your 60 pips, we can take it from there. Just think about that. We go to the next day. Yeah, I don't need any more. I'm done. I don't even need to look at it anymore. Yeah.
Okay.
Go to the next day. Same time, following day. The reason why I'm committed to showing these, because people like what they see, but just that little fear. Now, these lines are in from the day before. I'll just keep them for just now. So you can very clearly see we've had a nice strong uptrend. Yeah, there's a volume burst in the market. We don't know when it's happening, but it's coming soon. It just simply drops down.
Yes.
But look, there's a red there. Do you buy or sell when you see a red, Jeff? You would sell. Yeah. So all we do is
Yes.
yeah, and we take in that there and I make that red. Oh, sorry, I prefer to do this on the 5 minute. I apologize. We'll do this on the 5 minute. When you set up, it's always better on the 5 minute. Just go up a little bit, just for a little bit more solidness. 5 minute, press auto. There we go. Okay, got that there. And we're looking, I will remove, I'm actually do that again. Remove the previous days. I'm looking for a red one down here. It's the first red one I see. Right there. And that's fine by me, and I'll make that one red because it's high, make that one low. Just aware of other things. Also got this down here, just aware of. So down to the 1 minute. Here we go. Click there again. Red up here. And if it's red means sell, but on the 5 minute was something here. But that was after the fact. So we're looking left. And tell me when you see any green candles. Do you see a green candle here?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
There's also one here. I've also
Yes.
got this here. So okay, so I'm just gonna. I know I've got this because I've drawn that. You see on the 5 minute. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight that specific there, but also this one because there's something here. Jeff, do you know what FVGs are? Imbalance.
Yeah, fair value.
Gap, that's it. So there's
Yeah.
nothing there.
Yep.
There's nothing there. So price has to come back to there, which it does do quite quickly, just to know. So I've marked that there. So far, it's not near there. So we just, if it goes up, we don't really care. We don't really care. So we get that there. We get a red. It comes down. Guess what it rejects? So the question I've got for you is this. It's not about pips. If you know you've got a target right there, is it worthwhile going for that? So you don't have to take every single one. So we get that there. So we've got that there. Use a stop loss above there. If you know it could potentially reject off there, is it worthwhile that risk? Yes, it reaches 0.5%. I understand that, but it's all about the risk factor. amount of times it achieves this is incredible. But it hits at the 0.5%. Thank you very much. It comes back up. If we get another red one, that would be a better entry. Now I'm going to mute everybody. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, okay. So we've now got another red one, and we're looking down here. We're looking down. We're looking for any fair value gaps here. We're looking for a green one. So it's a fair value gap and a green one. So we know there's a possibility it can go from there up to there. I'll make that green. It's a super simple bit of software. I don't need this anymore, and I don't need that anymore. That one I don't need anymore. Because of that there and this here. So we get a green candle, and guess what? It rejects 50% of that there, which we see almost every single day. Then goes to the moon. Remember, we drew this up in the 5 minute. So our initial target was there. This might seem complicated, but it's really just drawing colors. We're trying to, it's made for simplicity. I'm taking it to that one there, 1.9%. Now it's consistent every single day. It goes up there, but be happy with that there, be happy with it, and walk away. Next day. Same time, no change. Auto. Go to the 5 minute time frame. Click there. Press auto. And I get comments all the time from people. People so we're here. Daniel, Jeff, can you help me out, please? We've got to look left and look for a green box and a red box. Can anybody see a green box here and a red box up here? Yeah. Okay. So I just draw that the green box. It's really, look, that's all you have to do. Then you draw that there. It's so super simple that a teenager could do it. And we'll have a red box because this is the 1300 candle here. People have requested the times. I'm delivering the times that people ask for. So this is before, this is before. 50% of that box, guess what? It never once comes below that. So that never once comes below that. And it goes to the moon. And it goes to our box. Job done. Close the computer. The 30-minute trader does that again. See, quite a few times it comes up and down there. That's the case.
Can I ask a question, Jeff? Yeah, you know when you see the red.
In a couple of minutes.
Oh, sorry, all right. Sorry.
Yeah, and I go, and where's the target? A target is right there. Sometimes I say to people, that's 4%. Be happy with the bottom of the box. Because sometimes it rejects off the bottom. Yes, it does go to the moon and it goes even further. But I'm not claiming that. Because I claim box to box, 7%, but I'm claiming box to box. Imagine getting that every day, Daniel.
Yes.
You have a question?
Oh, yes, please. So you know when you see the red candle, like you see the doji, yeah, and then you draw the box, yeah, do you wait for, obviously, the candle of the close, and then once you see the candle close, yeah, you can enter in straight away, or do you wait for that candle? All right.
Okay, we'll do it here, for example. Let me do it from here.
Yeah.
Do this one, for example. We're looking for a buy. We've drawn this in advance. This is drawn in advance, right? In advance.
Yes.
Drawn, and you can see that there. It's two back to back. And it's got an FVG plus. Well, what do you see there? It respects it. It rejects it. It's trying. We see this. Rejects it again. Okay, we've got that arrow. It says there's a volume burst in the market. We know the volume's trying to push down, but guess what? It's failing because the buyers are rejecting it. And there you go. Then at some point, whenever you're comfortable, you just enter the trade. Whether it be there, whether it be there, whatever suits you. And today is not about entries. Today's, I'm showing this bit of software off because people keep asking me, Jeff, can I have a look at it? So I show it 2-3 times a week. And there's 3 different trading styles with this. This is a different one to I showed before with the yellow candles. And another one we have is with liquidity. But people are serious about trading. I encourage them to get involved. Another win. Yes, it does go to 7%. All I'm doing is I'm claiming that there 4% because it's done its job. It's done its job. I don't even think it's there yet. That's that's it. So I'm going to stop there for just now. People have asked for a specific time of the day. I've delivered the certain time of day. I've showed a different style of trading with the software. So Daniel, Jeff, Demo, any questions, please?
No, I was quite happy. It was really good. That
Okay.
was, oh yeah.
So what learnings do you have from what you saw today?
So basically, once you see the green box, the green candle, then you draw your box for a buy,
Yep.
and then either you enter in if like that straight away, even if you can enter on the retest, and then
On the
you
retest,
enter,
yes.
yeah, and then you
Exactly.
can go up for the sell, and
And
then
the
once it
software,
goes up to,
there's a lot more to it than that. And then the mentoring, we'll have a mentoring twice daily, and it's really powerful, and that really brings it to life, which is really good. Yeah. Jeff, yourself, what questions have? What were your discoveries? What were your learnings today? So I know you showed interest. Is it Jeff Rivers?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got bad connection here. I'm not hearing everything you're saying.
Okay, sorry. From what you saw with your eyes, what questions do you have or observations?
I really don't know. I have to get back with you and talk to you on it. I didn't get to see enough of it today to.
Yeah, this is recorded, so you can review this, and I'll post it in the trial 30-minute trader group. Okay, and they'll have a video there. Thanks for popping on, Jeff. Daniel, thanks for popping on. Demo.
thank you. Yeah.
No worries, mate. No, all
Thank
good,
you.
mate. All good. All good.
So could you imagine, guys, getting those wins every day?
Yes.
So it's not about being a superstar. It's just being enough to take your share out of the market. That's all. I don't trade superstars. I trade consistent traders. That's the important thing.
Yes, it is.
Consistency. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all at the top.
Thank you so much.